Buddy, I just thought I'd give you a quick walkthrough of how to use this form to the best of my understanding from our last training that we had. Um, all right, over here on the left-hand side of this is where we're going to write down the different demographics that we know exist in our community. I just filled in some basics without a lot of specifics. We have some ways to access much deeper information by doing like proper research, but this is just to get us started about what our community makeup is based on what we know, what we think we know, and then we can go in later and do some proper research in some bigger teams. Then over here, in this column, this is where you write down all the different community networks that already exist. These are groups and organizations that we know exist in our community, that have some reach in our community, and I just again made a brainstorm list of ones that I am aware of. There are many more that I am aware of. I just thought I'd get us started here. Then finally, who are those network connectors? Who are people in those groups that might be able to connect to the heart and soul community that we think might have a vested interest in this type of work, and that might also just be our way of getting information from Community Heart and Soul out to those groups. So all these with question marks are people who I just thought of off the top of my head because of how I know they're connected. I can go in and add more information later, as could anybody. And also, if you can think of a network but you don't know a connection, this is a place why having this as a collaborative works really well. Then step 4 over here, communication opportunities. And engagement methods is step 5. These two can be a little like messy, like which side you should put an idea in. But an example down here is like with the North J Grange, who we might be able to connect to. We might be able to connect to their members, which includes people in the community, but also some of the older members of our community. And one of the places where that could happen is in the community dinners that they have. I think once a month, but I might be mistaken on that. It seems that seems about how often they have them. But here, like for J. Niles Library, they have daily patrons that come in, and then there's programming that happens there. And one of the ways that we might be able to get them to help us engage is through their newsletters and also during their programs. So that's just hopefully a very quick and easy to understand. Whoa! Whoops. Little overview. Anyone in the group can edit this document. You only need to get yourself a Gmail account if you don't currently have one. That's the only prerequisite, and they're free. So just open up a new Gmail account so that you can engage on this doc. But yeah, like hoping to see everyone there on Wednesday night, Wednesday afternoon, I should say. And looking forward to this work. I think this is going to really help us out in getting us more strategic. And it comes right through the heart and soul training, this tool. So it's tried and tested in lots of other communities. I think this is going to be really good for us. If you have questions, holler.